Hey everyone, Zane here, and today I'm going to show you how to upgrade Capital One credit card. In this video, we'll talk about three parts. The first part is what to do prior to upgrading or doing a product change. The second one is the complete process of how to do this upgrade. And the third is the credit cards that you should consider upgrading to. Now, before you upgrade your credit card, you need to make sure to have no balances on any of your Capital One credit cards, especially the one that you are planning to upgrade. The second thing to consider is to keep the exact same credit card number and credit history. This will make it simpler to manage, and if you have any subscriptions tied to a specific credit card number, it will most likely remain the same. And the only thing that I must mention is that your security code or your expiration date may change, but your account number should stay exactly the same. Also, your history will be attached to the new credit card. So if you build a solid 2, 5, or even a 10-year history on a specific Capital One credit card, you really don't want to have that going in waste by canceling it. I know that many people are tired of their useless Capital One credit card since it doesn't offer any benefits or cashbacks, and that's why many people cancel it out. But you need to know that whenever you cancel any type of card, positive credit information will remain on your credit report for up to 10 years. But it will just stop growing. This means that after those 10 years, that credit card will no longer be reflected on your credit report. So I advise you all never to close your credit card unless there is an annual fee and there is no other downgrade options. And if there is no annual fee, you might just keep it open and just put a small transaction on it every single year, just to prevent it from automatically closing. And this will benefit your credit score. So avoid canceling your credit card because this will reduce your credit utilization across all of your accounts, thus decreasing your credit score. Now let's go over part 2 of this video. And how can you actually request an upgrade or a product change? All you have to do is to sign in, then it will show you exactly all the options that you can upgrade to. And I recommend doing this every 6 months, possibly up to a year. But it doesn't hurt to check this link every month to see if there is an upgrade available. Now let's talk about the pros and cons of upgrading your credit card and which credit card should you aim for. The biggest pro is that you can get better cash back, for instance, and you can earn up to 3% on eligible purchases with the Capital One Savior One rewards. Number 2 in the pros is the better travel benefits. You can pick a card that has no foreign transaction fees, which is extremely handy if you travel a lot. And we're talking about the cons. One of the biggest cons when it comes to upgrading is that you generally won't be offered a spending bonus whenever you upgrade, for instance. And the second con is that you may have to pay for annual fee. And if you want to get some better options and which credit cards that you should choose, I recommend checking the Quix Rewards and the Savior One Rewards credit cards. These are both great credit cards that you can keep in your wallet every single day. Quix gives you unlimited 1.5% cash back on purchases, while the Savior One gives you 3% cash back on specific categories, such as dining, entertainment, streaming services, and groceries. Both of these credit cards also have no annual fees. And if you are looking for something that offers more travel benefits, then I consider taking a look at the Venture One Rewards credit card. This is a travel-specific credit card that has no annual fees, plus you can earn 1.25 miles per dollar spent. And that's all for today. If you find this video helpful, please don't forget to support us with like, subscribe, comment, share. Thanks for watching and see you in a new video.